Off we go again over another single lane bridge. There are several single lane bridges along the Great Northern Highway between Halls Creek and Kununurra. We've seen a few cyclists on our travels. The scenery is definitely getting more interesting as we head to Ellendale Station Lagoon. Here we are at Ellendale Station Lagoon. Just got to hop out, open the gate, Max drives on through, and then I shut the gate again.
Well, here we are at Ellendale Station Lagoon, hooked up. There's a couple of other caravans here. But, very nice spot, nice day for it. Only 24 degrees, very cool, refreshing. Nice view of the lagoon here, bit of bird life in there. We're just parked up here, that's our van there.
It's a 24-hour free camp, loads of room and a lovely setting. It's wonderful of the station owners to allow campers here. Need to watch out for wide loads and move over. Definitely need to be on the lookout for roaming cattle. Our next overnight stop was Mary Pool Campground, another 24-hour free camp.
Well, we've arrived at Mary River, or Mary Pool Campground, on Thursday the 29th of May. That's us over there. But I'll just go on for a walk over to Mary River, have a look, see if it's flowing. Looks like there's a lot of water over here, so we'll try and get down this embankment and see what's over here. I can hear a lot of bird life over here. The Mallee Snow, they call it. Cockatoos, white cockatoos. They're all over Australia, wreaking their havoc. Oh, this is a bit of a tough embankment down here. Not going to get down there easy. Might have to try and walk along here and see. But there's plenty of water in the river, probably after that rain we had the other day. It certainly topped it up.
Lots of grass and dirt sites, very well maintained with toilets, bins and a dump site. Another great free camp amongst some gorgeous gum trees. As we're leaving, Max spots some local wildlife and decides he'll stop and see if he can pat it. About here, I'm wondering if it's sizing Max up ready to charge. Luckily for Max, it just went on its way. Coming into Halls Creek, where Toyota Halls Creek had diesel for $2.25 a litre. Rocky scenery on our way to our next stop, Leycester's rest area.
Well, here we are down at the Ord River, just below our camp spot. Bit of cross-country hiking to get here, but this is close to the start of the Ord River, which we hope to go and see tomorrow in Kununurra. We'll try and get over these rocks and see what's up there at that old road bridge.
Leycester's rest area is a 24-hour stopover with toilets and a dump point. We were able to have a campfire here. Back on the road to Kununurra. stopped at Ampol Doon Doon, where diesel was $2.15 a litre. Check out the red sign on this Bowser. When Max came back to the car, he was talking about the pies he'd seen, so back he went to get us a pie and coffee for himself. He loved the coffee. Next, he was about to try the pie. That wild barra pie was delicious. Highly recommend that wild barra pie. Bit of a bumpy ride here. Well, hello, Kununurra. We stayed at Kimberleyland Waterfront Park, 3 nights, $203. The site next to us had a group of girls from Mentone Girls Grammar. How lovely is this setting? The resident croc came for a visit too. He visits every afternoon. There's even an aviary at the caravan park. We went to the Mirima National Parks, known as the Mini Bungle Bungles. It was really stunning. It was great to see a 500-metre loop that was accessible for wheelchairs or for those that are unsteady on their feet. Nice flat surface. The photos and videos just don't do justice to what is really an amazing sight. There were bench seats dotted around the track. You can sit there and just enjoy the peace, quiet and beauty. On the road into the national park, we spotted the cemetery. You couldn't miss it. It had so many beautiful, colourful flowers. We decided to stop into the cemetery on our way out of the national park. I looked online to find out about the cemetery. We always look online. And I found that a local couple, Caroline and Christian, were looking after the cemetery. They're doing a wonderful job of it. Where would we all be without people like Christian and Caroline, those that care enough to do something about things? On our way to check out the spillway at Ord River Diversion Dam. Max even managed to get a bit of drone footage there. Sunday night at the Caravan Park, some entertainment by Darren.
As I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Whoa, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain? Scars that won't heal, your eyes have died.
Sitting out the front of the caravan park waiting for the bus to pick us up for our Lake Argyle Cruise. Trevor, our bus driver, did a great job of filling us in on the local history. Part of our tour was a visit to the Argyle Homestead Museum.
Out stone by stone down on the station, brought out, reconstructed here and opened in 1979 as a museum. And they say the great majority of the stones are the original stones that Patrick, or Patsy as he was known, Patsy Durack used when he built it down on Argyle Down Station in the early to mid 1890s. He'd taken up the initial lease on the station that he named Argyle Down Station when they first opened the Kimberley to pastoral leases. They were very successful, rich family in Queensland at the time. Massive big cattle stations out past Quilpie there in the Channel Country, pubs all over Queensland, big houses.
So much to see there. I love the way they had the floors marked out as to what was actually in the rooms back in the day. From the homestead we went to the boat on Lake Argyle.
Now, before to talk too much about the dam, let's talk about what was here before. So the Ord River was flowing right where we are. So remember, catchment area of the Ord River, Bongo Bongos, Ord Creek, all those river systems were basically meeting into the Ord River, the main system feeding into Lake Argyle. So the Ord River was crossing Lake Argyle, flowing through this gorge, across Kununurra, back into the ocean. 651 kilometers of river in the 60s.
Luca did a great job on the tour.
Alright, be ready. This one might jump down and you see how good they are jumping.
Check out these spitting fish. We did these videos in slow-mo. For me, this experience was pretty special. Just watch this dragonfly. It lands on my arm. Can't believe it. For those that know me, they know the meaning of the dragonfly for me. Then the fish spits, splashes my hand, and my poor dragonfly. Away she goes, but she's coming back. Here she comes. So beautiful out there. I can see why people buy boats. Now it's time for a swim. Now the sun's setting. Look at the changes of colour. Now we'll be hopping back on the bus to Kununurra, and then in the morning we're off. We'll be heading to Catherine. Thanks so much for watching. Max and I really appreciate your support.